Hello students, today in our English class I'll explain you your Moments book chapter number 7, that is The Last Leaf. The story has been written by O. Henry. Let's start it. Dear students, the story starts in the autumn season. The wind is blowing and it's raining heavily. So, due to heavy wind and rain, all the leaves of an ivy creeper have fallen except one. So, but why? Why the last leaf doesn't fall? So, let's read and find out. Dear students, the story is of two young girls, Sue and Jonesy, who were very good friends. They both were artists, they both were good painters, and they were living in a small flat. Suddenly, in the month of November, what happened? Jonesy fell ill. One of the two friends, Sue and Jonesy fell in. She was suffering from pneumonia. She was very much worried about her friend's condition as there was no change in Jonesy's condition. So Sue, her friend, she was very much worried about her situation. So when the doctor came, he told, what did he tell? The doctor told that Jonesy had made up her mind that she'll never recover, means she'll never get well. So one day, in this way, Jonesy had made up her mind that she will never recover and she will die one day. So the doctor said that if she doesn't want to live, even the medicines cannot help her anymore. So the more worse condition was of her, and Sue was very much worried about her friend Jonesy's condition, and she was helpless. She couldn't do anything for her friend, but she wanted to do something so that she could have the hope to live again. So Jonesy's friend Sue, she tried her best to help her friend, but all in vain. So Jonesy was just looking out of the window, and she was just lying on her bed and looking out of the window and was counting the leaves of an ivy creeper which were falling one by one with the heavy wind and rain. So the thing was that Jonesy was very much ill. She was looking out of the window and she was counting the falling leaves of an ivy creeper, and she was connecting her life to those leaves. She thought that when the last leaf would fall, she will also die with that. So Jonesy, she thought that when the last leaf would fall down, she'll also die. So instead of hoping to recover, she was connecting her life to those falling leaves of the creeper. So, on the other hand, Sue, who was a very true friend, she was working hard to get some money for her friend Jonesy's treatment and her medicines. So, she was completing a painting. She had to finish a painting so that she could sell it and earn some money for her friend. So, dear students, let me tell you, there's one more character in this story. Who is that character? You can say that he's the real hero in the story. So, who is he? His name is Mr. Behrman, who is also a painter by profession. Behrman lived on the ground floor in the same apartment. He was 60-year old and he was a painter by profession. Dear students, his lifelong, Mr. Behrman's lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece. He was a very good painter, but it was his dream that he could paint a masterpiece in his life. But he was not able to accomplish it. He was not able to achieve his goal in his life, what he wanted to paint a masterpiece. So this was his story, his condition. So but still he was painting, and he was also teaching the girls Sue and Jonesy how to paint. Sue, who was very much worried about her friend's condition, she had just no hope for her. So what she was not able to understand, what should she do? So she immediately ran into the Behrman's room and told her everything. Sue went to Mr. Behrman's house and told him everything about Jonesy's condition, about what she was thinking. So when Mr. Behrman entered the room, in the Jonesy's room, so Jonesy was still looking through the window at that time. So, what was the situation? There was only one leaf left on the creeper. As I already told you, that Jonesy, she was connecting her life to those falling leaves of the ivy creeper. So, there was only one leaf left. And the situation was that raining heavily. It was raining heavily at that time. And it seemed that the last leaf would also fall any minute. Mr. Behrman, he didn't say a word. He went back to his room. So, what happened after that? In the evening, there was another big storm, and the last leaf didn't. But the last leaf didn't fall. Why? What happened? ऐसा क्या हुआ? Why the last leaf didn't fall? So when Jonesy, she looked out of the window and she was surprised. She was really surprised. She was amazed to see that the last leaf didn't fall. So she was very much happy. She immediately called her friend Sue and told her that the last leaf didn't fall. She wanted to, now she was very much confident about her situation. She was confident that she will get well soon. And then now Jonesy wanted to live. She had the hope to live. She was thinking about her future. She was hoping for her future. So so both the girls, they were the Sue, she was also surprised to see this. So what happened the next morning? When Sue, she went into the Bearman's room, she got the news that he has died. So she came and sat on Jonesy's bed and told her that Mr. Behrman had died of pneumonia that night. So his clothes, his shoes were wet, and he was shivering when he died. So both the girls, they were surprised to see the ladder and the lantern lying near his bed when he died. So there was also some brushes and paints lying near his bed. So when they looked out of the window, they got that why the last leaf didn't fall. So actually, why that last leaf didn't fall? Actually, Mr. Behrman had painted that leaf that it looked so real that it gave hope to live to Jonesy. So it was Mr. Behrman's painting. Actually, the last leaf had fallen that night, but Mr. Behrman had painted it on that wall that it looked so real. So Sue, she called it a masterpiece of Mr. Behrman. So Mr. Behrman was not able to accomplish his dream when he was living, so he did it at the last moment of his life. So it was the masterpiece which he painted at night, and when the last leaf fall, and he also died of pneumonia that night. So what, she saved Jonesy's life, we can say that. I hope you understood. We'll meet soon with a new chapter. Till then, take care. Bye bye.